Okay, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Welcome to the Gains Pod.
Thanks for having me.
So what have we just been doing recently? We just had the retreat.
Yeah, so we took, in the end, 19 of our members to Bude. It was kind of Bude, but not Bude. Where we were staying was technically Devon, in a place called Zen Jungle, which had 10 cabins. On each cabin slept 4 people. Mixture of double.
It was
and
so
twin
nice,
rooms.
wasn't it? There was a nice lake, loads of Canadian
Sauna.
geese, sauna. The kitchen was cool. I really like cooking with big industrial stuff. I know you didn't think the, what's it called? Rationale was up to
It was
standard.
like a Rationale, but like one from like a Wish one. Like a Rationale is like a big industrial oven, and it does everything. It steams, it cooks, it sous vide. It does everything.
It
Does
steams
anything
and
that you want.
cooks.
Steams and cooks. Yeah, but what like?
It gets really hot.
Yeah, it can do lots of things. And that's what I've been used to in my family. I don't know if everyone cares. My family, we have pubs, so I'm used to big industrial kitchens.
Oh yeah? How long have you had pubs?
Pubs my whole life since we moved to England. What am I now? 36. 30 years.
30 years. So you came over here when you were 6?
Years. No, I came over here when I was like 3, via Portugal. So my parents had a restaurant in Portugal. They had restaurants in South Africa. And since we came to England, I think my dad sold windows.
Crazy.
For a bit.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No, yeah, sold windows for about a year, and my mum worked in an advertising agency in, I want to say St Albans, and they did that for a year or so, and then we moved to Essex, where they got their first pub, UK pub, called the King's Head in Essex. And since then, I've been a pub gal.
And what was it like working for family? Did you work for free?
I actually thought about this the other day. I probably worked free until I was 16. So
some child labour. That's
yeah.
what family businesses are about, right?
So at this point, there was 4 of us. So my little sister was born when I was 8. And obviously she didn't start working until she was probably around 14, 15 as well. So my childhood was wrapping cutlery.
Is that the sort of work you do? Because you can't serve on bars till you're 18, right? So were you just doing all of the shit little tasks?
Yeah, kind of like started off like cutlery. But when we moved to, so when I was we lived in Clacton in Essex for just under 3 years, and we had a little pub called the Robin Hood, and I actually worked there as a waitress. So I served tables, was a waitress. Didn't go behind the bar. You can't do that until you're, I probably started working behind the bar when I was about 16, when we lived in Farningham. It's called The Lion in Farningham.
And so why didn't you want to follow in the family footsteps and get your own pub?
So I have done it for the best part of my life. I only kind of stepped away about, 2 years ago? Like properly last year, but like medium properly 2 years ago.
It was a painful process.
Yeah. In all honesty, I cannot stand being around drunk people. I fucking hate it so much.
Yeah, it's hard when you're like into the gym, health-seeking individual, and then people are just smoking, getting pissed up.
Yeah.
Takeaways every day.
And you would hear conversation, and you're just around people that don't align with like what you want out of life, like from the customers to the staff. Like typically, I don't think I've ever been in a pub where everyone doesn't sit and have a drink after work, or you sit and you order pizzas on like a Friday, Saturday night when it's been super busy. Like that was just at a point. Sometimes it's lovely, but it's just not a bit of me. So it got to the stage that when I first started training properly in CrossFit, I would either train at 6 o'clock in the morning or the weekends or in the afternoon, and it'd be like working 12, 13-hour days in the pub and still trying to train badly.
Mate, I remember you used to come home at like, I don't know, 10. You just stink of fish, mate. You used to smell
No matter
so
what you
bad.
cook in a kitchen, in a pub kitchen, you can cook. You cannot even touch like a fish and chips. You will stink of fish and chips. It's like, and like the fact that you have to like, you just get greasy hair. Like my skin now is so much better from like not having oil on my hands.
I guess you just get like sweaty, and then you're always touching food and.
So when I first started the pub stuff with my family, I was like front of house, and I love interacting with people. I love that kind of customer facing. It is really fun. Like the adrenaline you get from like a busy shift is pretty cool. But then when I kind of went into more of like a managerial role, and being a small independent pub, you do end up doing everything, which I'm absolutely fine with. Don't mind doing any task. But then I basically went into the kitchen because trying to find chefs that are good is really hard. So then I was just like, oh, I'll just go into the kitchen because it will make the pub life easier, but it made my life shitter. And then I just, like literally every day I would just resent going in because I would have to work in the kitchen.
And with chefs, like I guess like a good chef is want to go to like more of like a high profile.
I think
place,
there's different
right?
breed
Like,
of chefs. You have chefs which are
if you was to tier them, what would the tiers be? Let's start with the bottom.
the bottom tier of chef. I'd put like your chain pubs on the bottom.
Not like McDonald's.
No, they're not chefs. They're just
Oh.
they're just warmer rappers.
Coming for those McDonald's chefs.
No, they're not chefs. I would say like a pub chef is kind of like, but like this is like the Hungry Horses, the Beef Eaters, the Harvesters, the Vintage Inn, where all the food is basically prepared for you in a big warehouse. It just gets
We just have to
sent
heat it
to
up,
you, and
put it
you
in the oven.
Yeah, there's an element of like putting the food together.
No salt and pepper allowed.
No, exactly that. You don't add any seasoning because it's already seasoned. That's kind of like, but again, I wouldn't call them chefs. I would call them like
With their job titles, chef.
cooks.
What's next one up?
I'd probably go like, I don't really know, like school dinner ladies. I'd put them on like the same tier, I
Yeah.
reckon. 'Cause I reckon
What
their
about like a
food
restaurant? Where's a restaurant?
Yeah, and then I think like above that you would have your. It's very.
Pizza Express? See, I don't know nothing about chefing.
See, Pizza Express,
Maybe
again, they are chefs, but it's all frozen.
Maybe
it's
the
all
top's easier. Michelin star.
That's like a chef. Like it's
They're
your
like
restaurant.
elite, right?
Yeah, that's
What's
like
one down from that?
one down from a Michelin star.
Where would you put Nando's on it?
Nando's is fucking
They-
16-year-olds cooking chicken.
They cook the chicken.
No, they'd heat up the chicken. I think the chicken's partially cooked when it goes into Nando's. I'd put that on the same level as like the pub.
I reckon they still cook it.
No, fucking don't.
So far we've got bottom pizza, not pizza. We've got
Is that so?
dinner
Okay,
ladies,
let's
pub
talk.
chef.
Let's talk about kind
Michelin.
of our tier of your kind of gastro pub. We want all of our food to be fresh. We want to cook all of our sauces. We want like none of our meat comes in frozen. We're actually using ingredients and putting ingredients together, and we're putting menus together from like scratch. Like nothing's bought in apart from chips.
Support local.
Yeah, like I'd say that they're the chefs that, like, they don't necessarily make the menu because my parents are very good at putting menus together. So my parents would do that with influence from some of the staff, I'd say. Some of the chefs, but they're cooking. And my mum cooks all of the puddings, like
Okay, your
all of
mum
the
does,
desserts
like,
from scratch.
120 hours a week of work at that pub.
Yeah,
She's the lifeblood of the Ivy House, but the food is banging.
Yeah. And you
Really
know that
banging.
it's like when I go out, when we go out for dinner and you go there for dinner, it's like you're having something that's
Some high quality shit.
fresh, as opposed to you go to another pub where you know it's frozen and you don't really know what ingredients they're putting in that pie mix to make it last a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you escaped the pubs, and when were you like, I want to open a gym?
I think like the gym's always been like lingering there, but then when me, you, and Ben would actively like have conversations about doing stuff on our own, and you start thinking about it a bit more, and you actually see like other people and like other people's lifestyles around owning a gym. It's actually just really nice. Like we work really hard.
I do think we have a touch though, because there's obviously 3 of us. So if you was to do this by yourself, it would definitely be a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
But because we're like divide and conquer, it's so much nicer to like know that we're all pulling in the same direction.
You definitely. Well, it's different because if you were doing it solely on your own, you probably wouldn't do as much PT as what we all do. Like if you put the 3 of us together.
I feel like you'd have to almost like get more staff immediately.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And then it's like you're on your own. You're finding people that you got to try and vet people. You got to try and find people that you trust, that aren't morons, that you can leave in your gym without you. Like
I feel like we got that already. It's we're kind of lucky. I feel like.
I think we're lucky, but I think like, well, hard work pays off, doesn't it? It's not luck. We've worked very hard to get where we are. Like from the conversations that we have with our friends, family members, and the people that we've got in our circle, we've chosen to have those people in our circle. Like whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Like if you're.
The good attracts the good.
Yeah, definitely. I completely agree with that.
And so where did you get your idea for AMM from?
AMM, it's going to sound bad, but a lady called Kat Methan. I followed her for years.
Who the hell's Kat Methan?
She's a yogi, but
Bet she's a vegan too.
that's it. I love her. I kind of love like one video in like 8 of hers. Like some of them, she's like pretend to be a monkey, and I'm like, I've got no desire to pretend to be a monkey on my mat. Like channel your inner monkey, where I just want to stretch. Like I want to stretch. I want to make my body feel nice. So ultimately, I do it for myself, and I thought if I'm doing it for myself, why not give it to other people? Because there's other people out there that.
What is it though? What is it? A subscription? How many videos do we get each week?
2.
How
So
long
one's like a mobility video, and one is like more geared towards like vinyasa yoga. So
What's vinyasa yoga?
To the style of yoga that
How many styles are there?
lots. So you have like yin, yoga nidra, Bikram,
What
Ashtanga.
are all the differences? Because I do your yoga classes.
So that's a
What's
vinyasa
different?
flow. So it's like a flow. When we did our teacher training, you're kind of taught like the warm up, the main sequence, the different poses that you're kind of like building up to. So there's like a flow to every movement. But like a typical, like what I got taught in is like a 60 to 90 minute class, whereas I like to make them that kind of like 15 to 25 minutes. Like when we do the yoga here, it is just under an hour. But I think that when you're doing something online at home, you want it to be shorter. That's like the main thing that people say when they don't do any stretching or mobility is they haven't got the time. So
Yeah, because 15 minutes a day doesn't seem like a lot, but when
but
you're like hella busy, it becomes like impossible to get.
And that's it. I think just having that little like kick up the bum to be like, okay, I'm just gonna put the video on, and with when you kind of like learn the flow, it's like, okay, you can now do it on your own. Like I want it to be so that people aren't doing it forever, you know?
And so how many people do you have at the moment?
It's about 130.
Go on.
Yeah.
130.
130 people.
And do you do any like sponsorships or anything yet? When are you going to sponsor
yet.
some comps?
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Why?
Why what?
Why not? Why not now?
I don't know. I still like it's still kind of getting to the point where it's like building up momentum. I've just started working with OTG, so off the grid training. I've given, if you follow OTG programming, you get access to AMM. If you're a member at CrossFit Shenley, you also get access to AMM.
So you get some perks.
Yeah.
Because what's the overall goal of it? Just to make everyone move and feel better?
Yeah, and it makes me, it's like, I think for me, that's like number one on the list. Like, yeah, you want to make money, and yeah, you want more people to move well and put it out there more, but if I'm doing it for other people, then I'm doing it myself, which is also important. So a bit selfish, but more people moving, the better.
I like it.
Well, how's your training going?
My training's diabolical.
Why?
At the moment. I'm in a weird cycle with my elbow of there's no swelling, train for a couple of weeks, do something stupid, or just use the allotment we have, then it swells, then I rest.
Have you told these guys about your Chinese friend?
Okay, so he's American, but there's randomly I messaged Dr. Stefan, who is like, I don't know if it's his actual role, but he's like the head physio for the Chinese weightlifting team. And pretty sure I had something wrong with my meniscus. So I said, hey, this is fucked. So he gave me like, it takes me like 20 minutes probably, if I lock in, 20 minutes like knee-hab routine. And he's just been guiding me along. So I did the knee-hab routine basically 4 times a week for like a month. Then I added in step-ups, and now I can do step-ups on a 30-inch box, which like puts it way at end range. And now yesterday I messaged him again, and he said that I should do some barbell back squats. I think it's pretty crazy how he's doing it all for free. I said I wanted him to send him money, wanted to do this, but he told me to just tag him on Instagram. So I'm going to make a fire video when I back squat 100 kilo in like a month time. But I'm trying to like just, instead of being like, oh, I keep trying to train and my knee hurts again, I'm trying to just be like, right, I just accepted I was injured for 3 months, and then my knee got better. And that's working on my knee, but now I just need to find something that helps my elbow. But I do think the elbow is a bit doomed with like, I don't know, lifting heavy or...
But I think your elbow is still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Like
If I could just do some cleans, and squat again and some deadlifts, my life would be fine. I would be fine.
Yeah.
I've kind of accepted that I'm not going to be like pushing things-ish. In about a week's time, I'll unaccept it as well.
Yeah, there's definitely like stages of acceptance and...
Stages of grief.
And like, it's a bit of a roller coaster.
Well, because it's like an internal battle. I'm like, I don't want to give up on what I wanted when I was younger, but then to just be a fucking savage, to just be good at everything. Yeah. And I feel like I was strong, I could run, I could swim, was fit. And this last over a year now, I've just been lame, pretty lame. If I was a horse, I'd be shot. If I literally was a horse, I'd be so shot, which is pretty sad. But yeah, I'm trying to be like, not giving up, but just address it. But I'm going in circles with the elbow a lot more than I thought. So I'm trying to like go back to not using it for a bit and just doing some rehab stuff.
Rehab from Chinese man, or is just Chinese man only doing your knee?
He's only doing my knee. I didn't want to bombard him. I feel like it asked too much. And it's so, like with the surgery stuff, it's so hard for someone to gauge it online. This is why like I haven't seen anyone about it. Because I don't really trust anyone to do it. I don't know.
So why did you trust this random Chinese weightlifter man?
Because he's the
Sorry,
fucking head
American.
physio for the Chinese people, mate. They're fucking crazy strong.
So what
He
actually made you message him?
I just was a long shot. He puts out loads of free content,
Right.
and he like puts in like, oh, DM me for this, DM me for this,
Okay.
and he's got so much social proof that what he does works because he's like at the elite level of like the sport, right?
Mhm.
So then that's when I messaged him. But yeah, I feel
So
like
that's what's good about social. Like, make sure if you think that you should message someone, you should just message them, right?
yeah. So far, even if they don't reply, then whatever, you're just in their direct message DMs. But other news, we have free baby tomatoes.
We do. Our allotment is blossoming.
I've
And
been
our
there loads this
neighbours,
week.
Steve and Angela, gave us a courgette yesterday, which is like humongous.
It was honestly the biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Callum doesn't eat courgette, so I'm going to be eating courgette for.
They
wow.
said courgettes are one of those things that if you pick it, it grows more.
Ah.
Yeah, so that they're
My
like
brother said that too.
it like goes loads. You get them like every single week. Every single week.
I also planted some sweet corn, but you know when you get the sweet corn in the little pots, I didn't realise you had to like break them up to plant them in different places. So they're currently, the 3 sweet corns are together. So I don't know if they'll grow because they're...
Be a hybrid. One of them will
Yeah.
be like, it'll be like identical twins and someone sucks all the placenta. The other one's like a skinny runt. It happens, mate, it happens.
So we've also got chilies, tomatoes, butternut,
Oh, strawberries.
aubergine.
Here's some trivia, right? So we don't know if this is true, but everyone we've spoken to and Google says you have to put straw under it, right?
Yeah,
So
straw
is
under it
that-
to stop the slugs getting to...
And so you elevate the crop basically, and it protects it. But is that why they're called strawberries? That's
think so.
That's what we think. Me and Alex think that.
Well, yeah, because a blueberry is a blueberry.
Yeah, but what's a raspberry then?
Rasp. What's a rasp? I don't know. What are those blackberries? And again, a blackberry is not black, is it? It's purple.
But I think this is why it's called strawberry, because it could
Yeah.
be called like green dot berry or red berry.
Red berry.
Yeah, or like diamond berry or something. They sort of look like diamonds sometimes.
Diamond. What is your favourite berry of the berry family?
There's strawberry or blueberry and pretty generic.
I love a strawberry.
Pretty
Like
generic.
a great British strawberry at this time of year.
Oh, you know what else I've
Oh.
been doing in the allotment that takes ages? It's just trying to level it all out.
Mm.
Like, I've only done like the smallest amount of section, but it took me about 2 hours to do.
From what our neighbour, Steve, was saying, our allotment is a bit cursed. There's been a lot of turnover.
He
With
didn't say it was
people.
cursed, but we reckon
He
it's cursed.
he kind of made out that it was cursed.
And Angela also said it floods as well, so I think we got the most fucked plot.
Yeah, but
But I
we're
love
going to
a
love
project.
it. We're going to...
I mean, now in secret competition to have the best allotment out of all the old retired people.
Yeah.
So I've
We
got
need
to
to
go
buy
more
a
than once a
shed.
week.
We saw one of our other neighbours has got like a bench which they keep their tools in, but we need it to be longer than 5 foot. And currently the ones that I was looking at online are not. They're
No.
shorter. So we need to get a shed. And then my brother yesterday was like, I've got a shed that you can have. I was like, no.
Why no?
Because it's probably like, it probably has 2 walls.
What?
He said if he can take it down and it not break, we can have it.
That means we've got to put it up and not break it.
Exactly. I think it's just easier to buy a fresh one. And then there's a dilemma between do we get a plastic one or a wooden one?
Why is that a dilemma?
Because the plastic one will
Plastic
last
what,
longer.
shed?
Yeah, it will last longer, but you need to get like actually quite an expensive one,
Why?
according to Scott Benson, because the cheap shit plastic ones are cheap shit plastic ones. But the wooden ones, you have to actually paint them quite regularly. You have to
Yeah, but
actually
why
maintain
wouldn't wood
them.
last longer?
You have to maintain
Like obviously
it.
plastic will last forever unless it's broken. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
wood
the
shed will last you your entire life if you
Yeah, but
maintain
you
it.
have to maintain it. Did you know that? I don't actually know that. But you
Or
have to
just
keep-
by fucking putting gloss on it every year or something.
I don't think it's gloss, but some form of wood paint.
Or just to protect it from the elements.
Yeah,
I reckon
I
we
didn't
can
know
do
that.
that.
I think we could do that. But yeah, we we'll do that this week. Get
Do
a
that
shed.
this week.
But we need to put paving slabs down so that the shed is on paving slabs.
Yeah, we need to raise it.
But some people have, you can tell, have put graft into their allotments.
Yeah,
Some
well,
of
it's
them are
always
beautiful,
they're all retired,
some
so
of them
that's
are
just
really bad.
what they do. It's their thing.
It is lovely though, isn't it?
But once the tools are there, it's going to be way easier because it's actually really annoying. I didn't think it would annoy
Callum
me.
walked there the other day, so it's about,
It's only 5 minutes from the gym.
it's a 5-minute walk down the gym, but it's on like a main road and then you go in like a little alleyway.
But carrying all
must
the
have
tools,
looked like,
some sexy hunk, mate. I'm going to be famous in Shenley. Heard my top up on
Yeah.
the way back too.
yeah.
But
Sexy
speaking
hunk.
of Shenley, we've got a backyard ultra as well.
Yeah, on the
Going on.
17th of July, starting at 7 p.m. So every hour on the hour, we're running 3.93 kilometres.
Some people have said they're going to do 25
Yeah,
loops,
'cause
and it
then
makes
that-
it 100 kilometres in total. But, you know, it's basically 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off.
Essentially, yeah.
So it's sleep and food are going to be the hardest things. Because you might get 20 minutes nap, but then you're going to wake up with sticky head, and they're going to be like, run around that fucking field, go.
I just don't think you can sleep. I don't like.
I think maybe like a couple minute power nap. There's gonna be times when you just sit down and you shut your eyes, and then you're gonna get woken up and be like, you're gonna feel like the worst
Yeah.
hangover ever.
I went out a few weeks ago. We went to see Neo and Akon at the O2, and it was was it a Friday?
Saturday.
It was a Saturday, but I was awake at 6 o'clock in the morning, and all I just thought was, when we drove, don't ever drive to the O2 if you're ever thinking about it, because it's bad. It took us like 2 hours to get out of the car park, and all I was thinking, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like still driving, and I was pretty tired, but it was like, I was like, oh, it's only 3 more hours, and I've actually been awake for 24 hours. That wasn't that bad. But obviously I haven't run just under 4K every hour.
Yeah, I
and
think
a
it's going to be miserable. It's more like mental resilience. Obviously, there's like, you can't get away from all the hours.
No.
And how are you training for it?
I'm doing like 3 runs a week, so a longer run, a couple of loops.
What's the long run?
Like anywhere between 12 and 20K. I haven't done,
You've done 20k.
no, I've only done 12 at the moment. So I'm going to
So
do
basically,
about
we've run
14.
12k.
I'm going to run an hour and a half tomorrow morning.
And then what are the other ones? You say a short one.
A short one, just like a 5K, but like not on the fields.
Fast?
Around Shenley. No, like my ability to go fast at the moment is just non-existent. So I'm not even worrying about speed. I'm
Yeah,
just
we need to
worrying
be like
about
a
time on my
tractor.
feet.
Needs to be
Yeah.
a tractor.
I'm more of a combine harvester as opposed to just a tractor.
And what was the third one?
Like actually spending time on the.
Have you
field.
practiced any of the like on the hours yet?
I've done 3 hours.
'Cause there's quite a lot of people who do it at the weekends.
Yeah, like loads of
They'll
my
do, like,
members
4
do
or
like
5.
5-6 hours in a row, and I'm like, I haven't got the time to.
You so do. You just wake. They get here at
No.
like 6 a.m.
Yeah, but then they don't also have to like coach a class, and they have like the weekends off. We don't have any time off.
Yeah, but this year, remember, if you don't oh my god, I can't talk. Don't take things seriously, you get upset.
I do get
So you
sad.
need to take
I
this
am taking it seriously.
uber seriously. Yeah, but
I'm doing running
is 3 runs enough?
Yeah.
3 runs. What, in a month to basically get yourself ready?
No. I meant like 3 runs. Like last weekend, I ran for 3 hours. Like did 3 loops.
You didn't? No. What? You ran for 3 hours straight?
No. I did.
You
3
ran
loops.
12k?
Yeah. Did 3 loops. But some of them are doing like.
They're taking it seriously, yeah.
I'm taking it seriously. No, they're taking it. They're taking it a little bit overboard. I feel.
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree, actually.
What, running Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday in a row? Doing the same thing for 3 days
Monday,
in a row?
Tuesday and
is
Wednesday.
Clever. I don't think that's clever.
I think they're going to
Saturday,
be.
Sunday, Monday.
I think they'll be more prepared. If I had an option, it would be running more. So you reckon you're going to finish it?
Yeah.
How much money? What we betting? 50?
50.
50 that you're going to finish it?
Yeah. Would you not think
Deal.
I'm going to finish it?
I don't think anyone's going to finish it, really. I think Rick Burke has the best chance
Why
of
Rick
doing it.
Burke?
because he's the only person experienced in ultras and Ironmans.
Ellen has done a marathon. She did London, and she's
So
run since
I don't
then.
view that as experience.
I did
in
a
essence,
50K
I mean, I guess it's like run.
6 years
Yes,
ago.
she's done the distance, but like experience in ultra, like a marathon, is like too generic for me. Too generic for me.
So what do you think? What do you think you need to do to be able to successfully do this ultra?
Be used to the volume
Hmm?
and get your eating right. You need to practice.
Eating.
Like if you haven't done at least like 6 hours leading up to it, so you can at least practice the food. I don't think you're gonna. I think you'll get caught by surprise.
6 hours is in like 6 hours
Six-
in a row, or like 6 loops.
6 loops, but that's 6 hours because you're gonna go every hour. Right, so it's not 6 hours of continuous running. But yeah, if you haven't like, it's more like time on the feet because it's like 100k is very different to 20k and 30k. Just for like you've like tripled, quadrupled times 10 the amount of steps you have,
Yeah.
and it's all uneven ground. So even if you walk, you still have all of those impacts, and it's the things that you aren't prepared for that catch you out. It's always going to be
Like a snake.
snakes on the field. But I think all of the fields are going to be harvesting. I think they're starting on Wednesday to harvest.
Yeah.
So there'll be no fields to look at.
CrossFit Shenley's on a working cereal farm. At the moment, it's actually rapeseed oil. So
These
they're-
fields here anyway.
Yeah, so the combine has been serviced. The combine is in the field, ready to go. All systems, hands on deck at the moment.
Yeah, because did you know they have to wait for the wheat to be a certain moisture,
Yeah.
or the crop
if any
rather,
of you watch old Clarkson's farm.
and they only harvest when it's dead. They have to wait for the seed or the plant, whatever the hell it's called, to die, and don't they spray some stuff on it to kill it faster, so then they can harvest it. That's great. It's actually crazy how much it goes into.
It's really cool actually watching so we've been here over a year now. We've watched like a full
year cycle.
of like the harvesting.
I feel like they work every single day. It's crazy. Like
all day, every
obviously,
day. Like it's constant.
if you own a business, you work pretty much every day anyway. But they're like earlies and lates pretty much all the time. Like they definitely play hard as well, but like we think we work hard. We drive here and they're already in their tractors doing shit, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's actually really nice being surrounded by people that just like working. So it doesn't make us feel weird.
Normalise it.
Yeah, yeah,
But hey, it's got us to where we are right now.
yeah. So that's kind of like the next thing in the day. Oh, we're taking some of our members bread making.
Oh, I
No,
don't know
not
if
bread
it's bread
making.
making. It's like a baking workshop.
Bread ahead.
You can choose
Big
5
company.
different things. Yeah, you know, I never heard of Bread Ahead, but apparently it's quite well known.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the Borough Market one. But
He also let me know where Borough Market is.
yeah,
For
it's
those
in
of you
central,
who doesn't
central
know
London.
where London
Central
Borough
London.
Market is?
Hey, look, if you assume, it makes an arse out of you and me.
I learnt that the first day at university.
What, assuming?
He wrote that on the whiteboard.
Exactly, so you
Our
just
lecturer.
got to tell people exactly
Yeah.
what they want
Have
to
you
do.
never been there?
What, Borough Market?
Yeah.
I've been to Borough Market, yeah. But yeah, I think it's so gassed because I'm actually well excited for it. I think there's 5 different workshops we can choose. It's like bagels, cheesecake. There's obviously like a generic pasta and something else. Then there's just a pizza one. There's also a donut one.
I feel like pasta and pizza, I don't want to like.
It's not pasta and pizza; they're separate.
Yeah. I mean, those are like my.
We do that a
least.
lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wants to be something different. If I had to choose, it'd be bagels and cheesecake.
Bagels and
But also
cheesecake.
donuts, I think would be pretty fun.
I don't like donuts.
But we
so
get 2 bakes
I think cheesecake
while we're there,
and a
and
bagel
it's 2 hours long.
or bread.
And then afterwards, I think
Like a
we
sourdough.
can just sourdough would be cool. But that's just like it's different.
say we get
It's
2
outside
hours
the
there?
gym. Yeah, there's also one where you get 3 bakes, 3 hours. But I think the 2 one's more realistic. So it'll be like Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get loads of people to come. But yeah,
So because we don't particularly like drinking, as you know. It's creating like socials for our members that we can actually just hang out and get to know our members a bit more. And do
yeah, because I
something
mean,
fun.
like piss up's alright, but there's always like dramas of it, and someone's going to pull the pin and maybe embarrass themselves, which I'm all for because it's just all fun and games. But yeah, I'm like, I'd rather just do an activity.
Yeah.
Like I think this is perfect.
promote bread making over getting sloshed.
Yeah. Get sloshed in your own time.
Exactly.
And to be fair, because it's central London, you just go out afterwards anyway. Not that people want to go out on a piss on a Sunday. I mean, I guess there's some people, London never sleeps.
Yeah.
What else we got in the calendar? Oh, we might be going surf holiday actually.
Yeah, so we're
Sri Lanka,
toying
innit?
between Bali and Sri Lanka. One of our friends mentioned Costa Rica, but that seems a little bit too wild for me.
It's our first surf holiday. Let's go like.
Yeah.
Because we surfed on the retreat and that kind of like made me realise how much I like it. And you know what? Since like I'm not on like following any programs at the moment, it's actually I used to never want to go on holiday because I'd be like, well, I'd miss a week of training. But now I'm like, now I'm not on a program. It's actually way more freeing. I'm like, well, I just do whatever the fuck I want. It doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah.
I know you could say you do that. You could do that anyway, but that just wasn't me. I was fucking locked in.
Yeah, so if anyone has any other surf trip recommendations, but we've got basically...
The only people that really watch this show at the moment are Sam. And he says he watches it 3 times to get our views up. So I don't know if we'll get any recommendations, mate.
Well, if you have any...
You are the star of the show. We've not had a special guest on for a while. But obviously...
So we've got October, November. So that's our time frame for like a couple of weeks. Anywhere. But it has to be hot.
Yeah, it's got to be hot. It's got to be surfing.
It's not frowned upon walking around in a bikini.
Yeah, I want flip-flops.
I don't want to go somewhere where your arm gets chopped off for wearing a bikini.
Yeah, we won't go.
We could go to South Africa, Jeffreys Bay.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I'd rather go somewhere new.
Yeah.
I'd rather go somewhere new. So I feel like when we're old, we'll retire there because you're a bit South African.
A bit South African.
You're a bit Italian as well, but you never talk about Italian
the
heritage.
Italian in me is a little bit fake. So my dad's...
Yes, finally she admits it.
Like, I've got an Italian passport. My dad's dad was Italian. My dad grew up in South Africa. I'm South African. I was born in South Africa. All my family is South African. The Italian is just... I've got a passport that allows me to go anywhere in the world.
So your dad's Italian?
Yeah. Well, no, my dad's South African, but his dad was Italian, so thus makes him Italian.
And your mum's all South African?
Yeah, my mum's South African. Thoroughbred.
Yeah, but so out of all of your siblings, you're all like pretty English-fied to me.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, we grew up in England.
Yeah, like none. I don't look at any of your family, like your generation, and think they're South African.
No.
You're all guys.
Mum and dad.
Yeah, that's not you. That's
Yeah.
they're
So
your parents.
my big sister lives in Cape Town,
Yeah.
and Sarah was born in Hempstead.
Was she?
Yeah.
Nice.
But no,
Obviously, in a hospital, or is it like a
in a hospital,
house
not
birth
just
or
like
something?
no, in a hospital, not just like out on the street.
No, you can have like water birth at home. Some people like that, don't they?
No. Could you imagine my mother having a water birth? No.
I don't really want to imagine that, no, but that's a normal thing, though.
I think it's a normal thing now. I think 29 years ago, maybe not.
Why not? What's changed in the birthing community?
I think lots. I mean,
Like what?
Go
on then.
I mean, I've never given birth. I think there's a lot more information
Yeah, but
now about what kind of
yeah,
birth.
but you said it's changed in the last 29 years. What do you reckon has changed? Doctors wash their hands now? That used to kill babies and stuff way back
maybe
when?
Maybe more water births, more home births. I don't really know, to be honest.
But it's definitely changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what techniques can change? Because, wait, what is it, 30, what did we say?
I think now there's a lot more like...
30 years ago, that's like
inducing
1995,
birth.
that's when I was born.
Sarah's born in 97.
You don't think water births were a thing then?
No, I think now
See,
there's a lot
if we
more
had a guy in the chair, we could just make him Google it now and it would tell us.
Yeah. There's a lot more like progressing births to be quicker, like inducing births.
You want to make a birth be quicker?
That's why you get a little sweep to make it.
What's a sweep?
I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, when a nurse just goes in and like...
Well, I'm not going to correct you, I don't have a clue. What do you mean?
Like,
goes in, does
rushes
what?
you in, like...
Is this
speeds
in the vagina?
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck
the
is
vagina. So it like speeds up the process
this?
of
A
you...
sweep?
Yeah, yeah.
What, just hand? It goes
I don't
in.
know if it's a hand or an object.
Fucking...
And I've just gone like this because that's like a sweep. I don't really know. But
I don't know anything about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What, you don't... I mean, like, all my friends have given birth, so I've got birth stories coming up my ears. And everyone's birth story is different. Like, I've had people that have had, like, easy peasy. The husband was parking the car and she was pretty much giving birth.
In and out?
In and out.
Yeah, because what do you think... Why do you think some people have, like, 12-hour labours and someone would have, like, an hour? Do you think there's a reason?
No, I don't think there's a reason.
Do you think it comes down to, like, how much pain that woman can take and she's just like, oh, get it out?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's...
It's taken a weird turn, this conversation.
I don't think... I think sometimes it's the baby is ready to come out and sometimes it's the mother's ready to come out but the baby's not and vice versa.
What do you mean the baby? The baby's never fucking clue.
Yeah, the baby's like, I need to come out.
What, is it like grabbing the fucking inside wall?
Yeah,
like?
yeah. Whereas like the mother's like, no, it's not time. But then I think there's a sweet spot of like, you need to get it right. And if it's not right, that's when...
What?
That's when you need to...
I wouldn't trust you to be a midwife.
That's why I'm not a midwife. No, but that's what I think. I don't know. I would not like to be a midwife. Oh, newborn babies are fucking gross. As in, like, straight out the vagina. Whoa.
Wait. What the... Oh, well.
No.
I think we should just wrap this up since we've gone down a rabbit hole. Yeah.
Rabbit hole of birthing.
Right. See you later.
Ciao.